So good morning. My university holiday hasn't quite started properly yet. I still have one exam left, but it's that impact of engineering subject that I'm really not stressed for, and I'm probably going to study only the day before for. So basically, I'm on holiday now, and it's a long, nearly 4-month holiday, going back on March 15th, well, February 15th for the holiday module. There seems to be a lot of asterisks to the statements I'm saying today, but basically got 3 months of holiday plus a little extra with which to do, I don't know, I got a lot of stuff to do. I actually have a long to-do list here of things that I want to do in the holiday, and today's video is going to be all of the things that I got planned for the next couple of months and that I want to do and that I want to be part of and I want to maybe consider spending my life doing. And so yeah, that's what this video is about. And so the number one thing to do is, of course, sleep. It's been a long, long year filled with trials and tribulations, as I'm sure everyone's has. Probably yours has been far more difficult than mine, but varsity's been hard and I haven't slept a lot recently, finishing my projects and exams, and so yeah, getting some shut-eye, number one priority. And then, the most recent development in my life actually is that I've got a job. I have VAC work now for the whole of December, January and February, working for an IoT startup in Joburg. So I'm going to be spending a lot of my time learning the stack for that company, learning the way they do things, starting to provide code for them, starting to make digital solutions for them and that, hopefully coding some websites, hopefully coding some implementations for some projects they're doing. So I'm going to be spending a lot of my time working on that. In addition to my own projects and work, and so I'm really looking forward to furthering the web development learning that I've done, that I've shared with you on the channel before, and just learning a lot of new cool things in the context of a business environment. So yeah, man's going to be working. Before I start that work, however, I am also going to see my girlfriend Maria up at her house, not in Joburg, so really keen to go see her, spend some time there. I actually haven't seen her a lot this year because of COVID and the lockdowns and restrictions, so I'm really excited for that. So first 2 weeks of December are actually going to be very chilled, and I'm actually going to be mostly seeing her. So yeah, this video is actually pre-recorded. When you're watching it, I'm probably chilling already there and not making YouTube videos right now. So yeah, it's a good time. But on to the next thing. So every year, no matter what's happening during the year, I always do like a spring cleanup of my room, where I sort through all of my possessions and decide what I haven't used during the year and what I can give away to charity, or what can be thrown away or recycled or sold and that. And so just like every year, I've got stuff to give away. A whole lot of books in that I've used this year for varsity, or maybe that I used for first year can probably get recycled. Just exercise books and that I don't need. Clothes is always a big one. Always have lots of clothes to give away as I go out of them. This is just my shirts, collared shirts and that. It's actually going to be an interesting year because, an interesting cleanup this year, because I always give away lots of clothes and that, the stuff that I haven't worn in the last year. But this year, I've barely worn anything because we stayed at home the whole year, so I almost exclusively wore tracksuit pants and and long pants, tracksuit pants and long hoodies during the winter season. So actually going to have to be a bit more selective this year, else I'm going to have no clothes come this time winter next year. And of course, like every holiday, I want to read a lot. So I've got a couple of audiobooks that I'm currently listening to right now. One about the 2008 financial crash, which is very interesting and very technical, but I'm really enjoying it. And then I want to read this, Algorithms to Live By. Really looking forward to reading this about how you can apply computer science and its theory to the world. My friend Kate got me this book called Beartown. It's a novel set in the snow somewhere. Apparently a really cool and influential young adult novel, so really keen to read that. The Neatest Little Guide to Stock Market Investing, and about 1 million other books that I've got on my one day to read list I'm going to try to get through this holiday. Always got to be learning, man. Always got to be learning. So now I want to talk you through a few of the things that I want to do for myself, personal projects and that this holiday that I want to get to. So the number one priority is, of course, make more YouTube videos. I haven't been very committed to the channel these past few months. I've been doing lots of work in that, and I feel really bad because I do want to keep it up as long as possible. And so yeah, I want to make YouTube videos, I want to collaborate, I want to try some different formats in that. And so number one is make videos. I've been doing well with this already the past 3 days, making like 3-4 videos. So let me hope I can keep this pace up. The next thing I want to do is finish that web development course. I want to finish the learning about React, the front-end JavaScript framework that I was doing. I want to build a few more websites in that with regards to that. And then I also want to move on to doing that artificial intelligence Udemy course that I've talked about in a previous video in preparation for AI at varsity next year, and just for my own personal interest and personal skills building and that. I really want to learn more about artificial intelligence. So doing this Udemy course, I'm really keen for that. Moving on further, I got a lot of weird stuff on this list, like building a softbox with an old bed sheet. so that I can have better lighting in my YouTube videos, because right now I'm just using natural lighting, but I've got some LEDs in my room that are really cool, but they're a bit bright. So I'm going to take an old bed sheet, stretch it out, try and make myself a softbox. You'll see the results for that. And in the same league as that, I want to try experimenting with different lighting, different pieces of lighting, different cameras and that. Well, not different cameras, I only have one camera, but different camera angles, different lighting, different setups. Try and make the vlogs that I make a bit more cinematic. I think that could be really cool. I want to make a web scraper with the ESP32. That's in addition to what I want to say later about messing around with circuit components. I want to build a basic Firebase web app with database reads and writes. Maybe a Tuks weather app that I was thinking about building. I just basically want to learn Firebase and want to learn the Google Cloud Platform kind of stack, and that for building and hosting websites, in addition to my job, which is going to probably be using Microsoft Azure. I want to learn the Google stack as well. And then this holiday, I actually want to play with and use the circuit components in that I got this year more to build some projects in that. So this is an Arduino Uno, this is my ESP32, this is the other ESP32 that I've got, and some relays and a little microphone circuit and more relays, and I don't know what this is. Yeah, just a whole host of small circuit components that I got from a digital design project, which is this beautiful circuit that you can see right here, and that I learned to play with and that I want to play with more this holiday. Maybe do a bit of automation, like being able to turn off the fish lights on and off from a phone, from a web app, using the ESP32. Maybe playing with this OLED screen a bit more and making like a temperature sensor in my room. Just playing with the circuit components more and creating some cool little devices in that I can use for my own projects, and just to do some cool stuff and to further my own learning about the little Arduino ecosystem and all the circuit components that come along with it. And then there's a whole host of even smaller tasks that I want to get done that I've just randomly thrown into this to-do list. Like I want to make a new YouTube channel art for the channel and that. It's been a while since I've updated it. It's still that picture of me in Norway, so I want to change that. I want to read the first few chapters of some of my textbooks for next year, get ahead in the work before varsity even starts. I need to back up my hard drive, need to back up some stuff to Google Drive, need to clean up my PC, probably reset my phone even. Kind of do that every year. I want to go on a 3-day digital detox sometime where I just don't look at a screen for 3 days because my eyes feel like they're square after the semester, so that'll be really cool. I want to make a web scraper. I need to clean my bathroom cupboards because those things are filthy. I want to play some PC games, maybe even play some Fortnite. I want to maybe learn some dancing skills finally for when we eventually return to the clubs one day. My dancing skills are atrocious, so maybe learn some dancing. I want to watch The Martian. I want to watch some movies. I actually have a separate to watch list. Let me go look at that. I want to watch The Two Popes, The Irishman, Marriage Story, Queen's Gambit, Stranger Things. I mean, we'll see if I get to all of those. But yeah, then moving on further on this list, what else is there? I need to finish moving out of my apartment completely. I moved out most of my stuff yesterday, which you can actually see over here. Yeah, it was a mission and a half moving the stuff by myself yesterday. This crate here, it's full of all my cutlery and crockery, and you can see there, I managed not to smash any wine glasses. Moving down the stairs by myself yesterday, but it was heavy and my back was actually quite sore afterwards. We are moving to a new apartment next year, Darren and I, so I had to move all of my stuff out. So that'll be interesting. Can do another varsity room tour vlog next year. That'll be cool. And so then the one or two final things that I have on this seemingly never-ending list of things to keep myself busy with this holiday. I want to get on to LinkedIn and sort out my profile there. Gary Vee, the one and only, says that it's the future TikTok and that all attention in the future is going to be there. And now having been exposed to the world of work and job searching, it's definitely a good idea. And then all the usual things that happen in a holiday. I need to sleep. I need to enjoy my time when we go away. We're going away to the beach sometimes. I'm really excited about that, just briefly. Need to work on my fitness. Need to go to gym a lot. Need to carry on getting big and strong. And yeah, I think that is everything that I want to do this holiday. I mean, I'm sure there's other things, and I'm really sure that I won't get to all of this. This is a very extensive best case scenario for the holiday. I'm sure I'll only do half of it, but even if I do half of it, it'll be a great, really great holiday that I get a lot of stuff done in, and I carry on building up myself, my technical skills, my personal skills, and really working on some of the stuff that I've been longing to work on the entire year and the entire semester, and that I've been putting off because I have needed to focus on varsity and varsity work. So that'll be really cool. That's the plan. Also going to give these doggies some attention. Hey, doggy. I'm tired. I'm cold. been raining a lot, so they're just chilling inside. So yeah, that's all the plans I got for the holiday. Let me know down below what you're going to do with your holiday, or if you're doing working, or if you're not taking holiday, like what you got planned for the next couple of weeks. Hopefully going to see some friends as well throughout all of this nonsense. But yeah, thanks for watching. The next vlog will hopefully be an exciting one, and see you then.